Thanks for helping me get ahead, man. I had to move up to make my dream game a reality. Gotta do what it takes for that dream, you know?
That's Mr. Matsumoto for you. How did you end up at this indie game company?
To put it simply, I got fired. My name is Keiichi Sato. I joined a big, well-known company because I wanted to make exciting games. But all I was doing was sales, so I was getting a little frustrated. However, I will get a chance to be involved in the next project soon. I'm sure this proposal will work. This has been confirmed by Mr. Matsumoto, my boss, and he praised the content. It's likely to be chosen in the internal competition. If that happens, I will be able to be directly involved in the production. Well now, begin the presentations in order. I'm going to plan... That's my proposal! I don't know what you're talking about. You! What are you talking about all of a sudden? No one in our company would steal a proposal. That's right. Mr. Matsumoto has some solid experience and is reliable. Unlike you, who's still relatively new around here. Why doesn't anyone believe me?
I think so too.
What? And so, I was forced to leave the room. I heard later that Matsumoto's idea was adopted, and he was promoted to lead the team. But it didn't matter to me anymore. My boss and my girlfriend betrayed me, and I've lost the energy to even feel angry. Thanks for helping me get ahead, man. I had to rise up to make my dream game a reality. Gotta do what it takes for that dream, you know?
Using any means necessary for your dream. Impressive. I share the same dream, so I'm riding along with you, Mr. Matsumoto.
I see. I can't make any more fun games here. With my attitude earlier, I got a negative evaluation from the company. Matsumoto is willing to do anything for the games he wants to create. Unable to tolerate such an environment, I decided to resign on my own later. A month has passed since then. I decided to apply for an interview at another game company. I couldn't give up on making games after all.
Next, please.
Excuse me. Huh? Yui?
Hello?
Why you?
That's my line, Keiichi. You joined K Company, right? So why did you come to this indie game company?
She used to belong to the same game production club as me. We were determined to make a masterpiece someday and competed with each other to see who could make it first. To put it simply, I was fired.
What did you do?
Well, I did some things, but...
What a disgrace as a creator! I get your situation. For now, you're hired.
Should you decide so easily like that?
I know your passion for games, your knowledge, and your skills.
I see. Well, we used to compete quite a bit back in the day. Your approach was different from mine, and you were quick to label my game I made as trash.
I don't approve of games that just keep getting knocked down.
That's silly. Playing with trial and error and achieving is the best part.
That's totally stressful. I bet something easier to control and more exhilarating would be popular.
Huh? Yours lacks the satisfying feels of controls. It's just mindless button mashing.
Jeez, you're totally the epitome of a self-proclaimed hardcore gamer.
What'd you say?
What's wrong with that?
I miss it.
Yeah, I'm glad I can make games with you again. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, let's make super exciting games together.
But how could you manage to endure all this?
About what?
The fact that your idea got snitched. If I were you, I'd punch him once and file a lawsuit.
That could get you sued, right? I mean, sure, it was excruciating, but...
Well then?
But it's okay. It's just a matter of making more interesting games. The idea that they took was nothing but a gold-plated one. We'll prove that we're the ones who got a hold of the real gold.
Wow, that sounds pretty cool. Then let's get them back. We should aim for the #1 download ranking. I'm working on my next project right now. You've got to give me some insanely awesome ideas.
That's what I'm talking about. I've already got a plan ready to roll.
Way to go! Of course I have one too, so you can look through it. That's boring.
This is so boring. Huh?
You still lacked taste, huh? A fighting game where a few hits result in a game over isn't trendy these days. Well, the story and the world you've created are good though.
Yours is also about mindless button-mashing gameplay too, huh? Well, it might appeal to a broad range of ages, I guess.
Unlike the past, we can now say good things about each other, huh?
We've grown up from the days when all we did was deny. Anyway, let's just get our opinions together, even though our direction is different.
But if we combine what we think is good,
we can make a fantastic game.
Are you ready to endure my harsh opinions?
You mean your acid tongue, right? But I don't give a damn. We then had a meeting with other employees and managed to complete the proposal. However, a certain problem came up and production came to a halt. Not enough budget.
Yeah. Unlike the big company you were working for, we are a small company. We have a limited budget.
Well then, I'll scrounge up the budget.
What? Scrounge up? How do you do that?
I was assigned to sales, not development at the former place. So, leave the pitch to me. I want you to prepare different things. The games we made in the past, a proposal for this one, and then...
Okay, hang on, I'll get them right away.
And so, I went door to door pitching to various small and medium-sized game companies. I got turned away at some doors, but there were also a few that listened to what I had to say.
Hey Keiichi, is it okay like this?
Spot on!
I didn't know there was such a way.
But in return, I've got to make sure to satisfy the ones who invested. The bar is set high now.
Absolutely. They can count on us. Thanks. We've got support from various sources. Now, we've got secured plenty of money. It's all thanks to you.
There was a company that said the game that you made was interesting and promising. So, it's thanks to you as well.
I see. I gotta live up to their expectations then.
Yup. We'll definitely make a fabulous game.
Now, we just need to check the graphics and... Keiichi, can you go check on the progress? Keiichi?
Oh, my bad.
What's wrong? What is it? K Company announces its highly anticipated new product. This is...
No doubt about it. This is the game from the proposal I once pitched. Though it seems to have undergone quite a few changes. Or should I say downgrades. I noticed it since it originated from my idea, but I'm not sure if it's okay.
It smells like the ultimate shitty game. But it seems like everyone's expecting a lot because of the company's brand.
I guess so. Well, I'll go check on the progress then.
I can't let this thing beat us.
No way!
Now!
I guess that's it. I went through hell to get this done, but...
It was insanely tough, but...
Making games is awesome as heck after all!
The release dates are the same.
No problem, because our game is much better.
That's right.
Now all we have to do is wait and see. I hope everyone enjoys it. Cheers! That hit the spot.
Totally. Speaking of which, there's a game coming out the same day as ours.
No problem. Indie games can't match the sales of big corporate brands like us.
That's right. Plus, this time we packed the game with our preferences. It's bound to be a massive hit.
Absolutely. We've truly created the game of our dreams. With high ratings and sales, the company will be over the moon. Thanking us for sure.
You're the best, Mr. Matsumoto.
It's been a week since the game was released. It's about time for the download rankings to reflect. I'll update it then.
Yeah. No, wait. I'm not ready yet.
Here we go.
Hey, hold on. How is it? Keiichi? Come on. What are they saying?
This is a masterpiece. Thought it was gonna be a hardcore fighting game, but man, taking down enemies one after another is insanely exhilarating.
My daughter is absolutely thrilled in this adorable fantasy world.
Surprised to discover such a hidden gem in the gaming industry. Exciting times ahead, and I've got high hopes for their future growth. Yes! What's going on? Our game is not catching on at all. In fact, it's hovering around the bottom ranks.
No way. Why is that? We put all our deals into it, though.
Well, I kind of saw this coming. I was pretty sure it was gonna flop. Huh? If you knew it, why didn't you tell me? I tried to stop you many times, didn't I? But you said we'll be absolutely fine. It's going to be a hit and pushed hard to do this, remember? Ugh. Tanaka did the same thing.
What? I didn't do anything wrong.
You crammed all your favorite characters, settings, and stuff in there, didn't you? I had to check with you because it was way off the original proposal. But you didn't care. And just went ahead with the production. Man, this is something else. I've never seen a crap game like this before. It's a lock for the Worst Game of the Year award. The setting is absurd and the characters are impossible. And the dull combat. I'm done buying into big corporate brands just because of their name. The only thing I can praise is the looks of the UI. This is the only thing that is stylish. You're a loser who lost to an indie game company. These days, I tell you, the quality of gamers has dropped. The game that's apparently topping the charts is from some small company I've never heard of. Why does this? Can I talk to you for a second? Huh? Excuse me. How can I help you? Our company's stocks have been dropping like crazy over the past few days. Well, the cause is probably the title of the game we just released. You know what I mean. Yeah. Of course she'll take responsibility.
What? You've gotta be kidding me.
It all started because you twisted the original concept and threw in some weird settings, didn't you?
You did the same thing, didn't you? If this was the outcome, we should have just stuck to Keiichi's plan.
You, be quiet. Seems to have a lot of problems. Anyway, Mr. Matsumoto, who is leading the team, will take the responsibility for this. Okay? Ugh. And Miss Tanaka, I don't think you should be involved in the production for a while.
Yes.
Our game had been selling well, and it held in the top spot in the ranking for a long period. We got crowned the excellent game of this year, to my surprise, and they said that it's unprecedented for an indie game to win an award. Being chosen for the excellent game of this year award. How are you feeling right now?
Well,
I never thought we would be chosen, so it was a big surprise. We've dedicated our lives to game development since forever, so being recognized as an excellent game of the year is truly an honor. I met her in the University Game Development Club, and at that time, we vowed to create a super awesome game. After graduation, we went our separate ways though. But meeting again and being able to fulfill that promise, I'm really happy about it.
Keiichi?
I see. Looking forward to the future in many ways, huh? Thank you so much. Well, that concludes the excellent God Game of this year. But now, let's move on to the Crap Game of the Year announcement.
What's up? Your friends?
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, right. The Crap Game of the Year is... Shut up! I won't accept this. Our game being labeled as a crap game? Unbelievable! The gamers these days are messed up! They just don't have the brains to appreciate my sophisticated game! You need to face reality, Mr. Matsumoto. Your game was chosen for the Crap Game Award. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I see. So you're the ones who took Keiichi's idea. You deserve this result.
What'd you say?
They packed in only what you wanted to do without thinking about the gamers. A work of self-satisfaction. No wonder people consider it as a shitty game.
We used to be like that, but we cooperated with each other. We examined its shortcomings and confronted each other to create a good game. How about you guys? Ugh, it's not my fault! Right, your proposal was bad! That's not true because it was accepted then, and there's hardly any of my ideas left in the game now.
So, where exactly are his ideas still present?
The UI design.
That's the only part that was praised.
It was originally your idea. You should be responsible for it.
He's totally screwed up. Could you cut it out already? There's more I could say about the theft of your proposal, but Keiichi isn't making a fuss anymore, so I'm not going to beat you up.
Yui, were you serious about what you said back then?
But there's still something unforgivable. There's no helping being labeled a crap game, but you can make the most of it next time. And yet you didn't accept the result or the opinion, you denied it, and even called it the gamer's fault. You should be ashamed of yourselves as a creator.
You! Some low-tier nobody who just won an award on a fluke! Don't get carried away! Which one of you is low-tier? Do you realize you're becoming an embarrassment as a person? Tisk. I have no grudge against you anymore, but I do have one question. You were talking about your dream or something. Is that what you had in mind?
That's...
Well, I guess not.
Yeah. I was wrong. All I could think about was what I liked.
If you realize that, well, that's great, isn't it? Take the lessons from this and create an interesting game, okay?
Hey, Keiichi. If that's the case, can we get back together? Oops! Too bad. It's too late. That's not going to happen. Huh?
What? What are you talking about?
The next Maiden game.
What? Novel game? The action game is much more.
Well. Sometimes it's good to work on a romance game, you know. Oh, maybe it's too hard for you, Keiichi?
Hey, come on. What do you mean by that? Are you done yet?
Come on, show yourself! You disgrace of a K company!
I'll never buy your games again.
I can't come up with any good ideas. Do you have any?
Not yet, but we'll definitely create an epic game.
Yeah? Oh! Wow! It was the same time. Then we'll adopt a more interesting one, okay?
Sure thing. Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe to our channel.